Hello all, to all of our followers of MSM-24. This is a quick video on how to test yourself to see the impact of your lifestyle on your longevity, that is to say, how to generate your health age. For this you will need several bits of equipment. You will need a stopwatch, you will need a tape measure in centimeters, and as an option you will also need your blood pressure cuff. Let's go down the list. You have the list of the parameters in front of you on your paper. I've left them in the attachment, and I'll leave an attachment in the description as well. So, first test, of course, is blood pressure. Very easy to check yourself. If you can measure the oil in your car, you can measure your blood pressure. It's so simple to do. If you haven't got a blood pressure cuff, simply have your doctor check it. I prefer you do it yourself. I know at all times what your blood pressure is. Going down the list. Next is, of course, the pulse. You can check your pulse either on your wrist, on your neck, or any other numerous points of contact for your pulse throughout your body. Simply check for 15 seconds and multiply by 4 for your resting heart rate. Number 3, apnea. How long you can hold your breath. Lung capacity is extremely important for longevity. Very simple. Take your little stopwatch, set it to 0, take a deep breath in a relaxed state, always through your nose, always breathe through the nose to warm and humidify the air. Take a deep breath. Block your nose, set your timer, and hold your breath for as long as you can within reason. Yeah, at the end of it, note your timer, note the time, and write it down. Okay, after that, your body fat. Different measurements here. You need the circumferential measurements with your centimeters. For gentlemen, you check around the waist, let it all hang out, don't suck it in. Your hips and your dominant forearm. I'm right-handed, so I measure for the size of my frame around that point. For ladies, you measure your waist, your upper thigh, and your right calf. Again, write the numbers in there, and then don't forget to convert to body fat, and then check the impact on the grid we talked about. Okay, going down the list, the sit to stand. You'll see a link on the paper, I'll leave it in the description below, on how to sit to stand. You start like this, sitting cross-legged, and raise yourself up, not using any support from your hands, your elbow, your knees, or your legs. Each time you touch with your hands, with your knees, with your elbow, with your feet, you take off 2 points. Maximum's 10. If you don't manage to do it, it's 0. If you manage to do it perfectly without touching anything, it's 10. Next, the plank. You all know the plank. Again, you'll need your stopwatch for this. Get into the plank position, hit the stopwatch, bingo. Do it for as long as you can. When you're finished, turn it off and check that. Very easy to do. Next is going to be whether you drink or whether you smoke. Very simple. Write down how much you drink and how much you smoke. They have big impacts on your health and longevity. Finally, the laboratories. Laboratories are twofold. One is your triglyceride HDL ratio, which is your clogging index. That ratio will tell you whether you are in a cleaning dynamic of your arteries or whether you're in a clogging dynamic of your arteries. Very important. Okay? Check your triglycerides, check your HDL. Convert them using the conversion factors I gave you on the sheet to grams per liter. The ratio is no good unless it's in grams per liter. So say, for example, your triglycerides come out to 2.4 grams per liter, and your HDL comes out to 0.3 grams per liter. That would give you a total triglyceride HDL ratio of 8, which is not very good. To be talked about later. Last parameter is going to be your vitamin D. You ask the chemist to give you a 25 OH vitamin D in nanograms per mil. Those are the units we're using. Once you have all your parameters done, your blood pressure, body fat, apnea, all the way down to your vitamin D, as I just described, then you calculate the impact of each one of those scores on your longevity and on your overall health. Final word on the vow. You'll notice on your sheet there's a vow. It's a vow to yourself. It's just to tell you, I'm going to finish this program. It's going to take me 24 weeks. I'm going to get everything I got. Don't forget, enthusiasm you bring to the picture. I have the methodology over 35 years. We know it precisely. It's all formulaic. Follow a very strict formula. All you have to do is put one foot in front of the other. Take the vow. Promise to yourself you'll finish the program. Okay? 24 weeks from now, you wish you had. Any questions, just give me a buzz. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, and all the other social media. We're there for you, publishing on a regular basis in a type of payback. So we encourage you to get on social media and follow us. All the very best to you. Looking forward to working with you over the next 24 weeks. All the best. At your service, Mike McGannon.